Sorry that it just stopped recording. Apparently, I'm only supposed to allow it to record 12 minutes and 36 seconds. And it won't let me record again, so I have to do it the old school way and go to camera and then switch to video on my phone. But yeah, he was using me to be a citizen here and to get a ride. Because I think at one point I told him I wanted to, like, be his wifey or whatever. And and this is what they do. They'll find anybody that is willing to marry them so they can get their green card, they can get their citizenship here and become a citizen of the US. And I literally told him, I was like, listen, at this point I'm 25 now, 16, 17, 18, 19. Have they been married for 4 years? 16, 17, 18. Holy hell. So I was 21, I think, at this point. 22? Okay, I think I was like 21 or 22. I can't remember. I'm just in shock that they've been married for 4 years. My brother and his wife, aka my sister-in-law. But I was young and younger than I am now, and I told him, I was like, I can't do that. I have dreams, I have hopes, I have plans for the future. I said, I don't want to make any, not that you, like, now that I look back on it, yeah, God damn it, yes, I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but everything I do is leading me up to my future, so I try not to have regrets. But, when I was, like, with him, I was trying to tell him, like, no, like, you're not a mistake, but I don't want to be held down at such a young age. Like, hello, DJ Pauly D, like, I'm trying to get to you. This guy I'm talking about, my Guatemalan Heartbreak, he had no idea who anybody was. Like, and I wasn't even talking about, like, people here. I was like, do you know Selena? Do you know, Mark Anthony, J-Lo? Which, okay, both of them, yes, they are American singers. But they're also Latino and Spanish and Hispanic and very, very popular in the Spanish culture or Hispanic culture. So I was trying to, like, list off, like, people that he might know, because I do listen to Spanish music. I do. He's like, no, I don't know who they are. I'm like, I was literally going through everybody I could think of. Tu sabe Mark Anthony, tu sabe J-Lo, tu sabe Rihanna. Like, these people travel, like, go on tour all over the world. And you have no idea who these people are? Like, I was trying to, I'm like, they're singers. How do you not know? Especially Selena. How do you not know who Selena is? So that was a red flag right there. If you're gonna be with me, you have to know music. You have to be able to talk pop culture and, whatnot. We have to be on the same page. So anyway, and this is the thing, we wouldn't do anything because of what our schedules was. The pizzeria closed at 11. We'd have 1, maybe 2 hours together. We'd go home, wake up, and do all over again. The pizzeria opened at 9. I think we opened at 9 too, or maybe 8. I don't know. I think it was 9. And, just wake up and do it all over again. And we literally sit there. Oh my God, my voice is cracking. Sorry, really thirsty. But, we literally, like, sit there. Yes, we'd have sex and fuck each other. But this is the other thing. He didn't go down on me, and I don't like that. Because let's say you're at work and you have a very stressful day, but then you come home and you want to just like make love and, get it all out and whatever, and you're dry. How the fuck are you gonna just go in dry like that? Especially with no foreplay, which, to me I think is very important. But that's like the number one thing that I didn't like, that he didn't go down on me. He just went straight in, straight to home plate, and he'd have a TV on, and he'd watch the same Spanish movie in Spanish every single time I go over there. Now, I get it. We do that all the time. They show movies, 6-7 times a week, which is, maybe that's what they signed up for in their contract. However the TV works. But and you're probably wondering, how did we communicate for, this long? Well, Google Translate. I know that's not the most reliable source, but it at least gives you a gist of what the other person is saying. I would type in, oh, you're my sunshine, or you're my, it would just give you a gist of, like a basic summary of what the other person's trying to say. And sometimes it was accurate and correct. But what happened was, I quit in January. It was New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And, I'm trying to think. Okay, this is the other thing. He moved to Connecticut, and illegals do that all the time. They find one spot, and then they'll move to another state. And, I think, unfortunately, still working at Sally's when he moved to Connecticut, because the waitress at the pizzeria that I've known since I was, a baby, she and I are so close. I went there, I think every Thursday during high school, so she knows me so well. We're like family. And she's like, what happened to you when, and then she says the name. And now, honestly, I could call him out. I could tell you his name, and it's not that I want to protect him, because trust me, I